One thing to keep in mind at all times, never forget this. All progressives do is lie. The left are the real fascists. This is a fact. And due to the behavior of Patreon, PayPal, and MasterCard, we know that these payment organizations have been completely infiltrated by progressive activists. A lot of people are saying that these organizations are caving to pressure. No. The trust and safety councils of these organizations, which trust and safety council is a euphemism for basically the Gestapo of the progressives, the little ambassadorial office of the fascist progressive totalitarians in these companies. There is nothing, and I do mean nothing, and I do mean nothing of value or trust or safety that is provided by these trust and safety boards or trust and safety councils. These are fascistic progressive propaganda wings that are embedded in these organizations and companies. And what they do is what progressives do, which is take away people's rights, aim to hurt and sadistically harm people, and to enforce ideological fucking hegemony. That's about it. That's all these people do. They are pure fucking evil. They give no good and no value to the world. They are terrorists. Okay? Sometimes literally. Now, what's hilarious is you're watching some even very far left people waking up to this fact. Not just walk away Dems. Not just liberals or classical liberals or centrists or any of this shit. Take Tim Pool, for instance, who is a great journalist who happens to be a far-left progressive. The thing is, Tim Pool is not human scum. He's not a monster. He's not an authoritarian fascist. Tim Pool is an earnest person who has been indoctrinated by his environment. However, despite the level of his indoctrination and his constant fear of being finally red-pilled and admitting what's going on, he tries to play the enlightened centrist game. But as I record this, Tim Pool is live streaming, literally raging and swearing about the behavior of Patreon. And the reason why is that Patreon banned Sargon because literally alt-right trolls, and I'm not saying that like whatever the fuck, like it's not true. It literally is alt-right trolls. I don't give a shit what connotations you get from that, but they are basically edgy, JQ, head-scratching, happy merchant posting, whether they're just trolls or whether they're very serious. These are people who hate Sargon because Sargon hates them because they're the alt-right or the alt-light, or you know who you are, even if you avoid being labeled with these words. You know what we mean when we call you that. And they forwarded information to Patreon, due to their ongoing fucking war with Sargon and V and all the fucking skeptic faggots, that Sargon had done the white nigger thing, which is something they've been trying to troll and make fun of him for ages. But some of these people, whoever the fuck they are, got the idea that they would go after Sargon's wallet, because some people aren't actually above being total fucking assholes and instead of just trying to, play fair in the marketplace of banter, whatever you want to call it, they go after the wallet, just like progressives do. So when they forwarded this white nigger comment to Patreon, they were all ready to just auto-ban, no appeal, no warning, no nothing, even though it was not against the terms of service to use the phrase white nigger on somebody else's platform. And in fact, the phrase white nigger is actually not against, or nigger in general, is not against Patreon's terms of service as they're currently written. They banned him immediately. And this has caused many people like Jordan Peterson, like Dave Rubin, like Sam Harris to leave Patreon. And in fact, lots of users are leaving Patreon in droves, and Patreon's money influx is dropping dramatically because of this. And the thing is, the reason why Patreon are liars is because Tim Pool has covered, as well as I believe Eric Weinstein covered this, that, or Weinstein, I believe it is. No, yeah, I forget. Yeah. Eric Weinstein, not Harvey Weinstein. Yes, Eric Weinstein, the progressive dark web guy, as well as I forget if he's an anthropology professor or something like that. He used to be a bigwig over at Evergreen State College, but discovered that, Tim Pool and Eric discovered that there are hundreds and hundreds of Patreon accounts that are alt-right, Holocaust denying, pure just racist content, whether it's fuck black people or fuck Jews or whatever. There are Antifa terrorist organizations that are explicitly, in their mission statements, terroristic. They explicitly threaten violence and intent to use Patreon funds to arm themselves with firearms. They found some person who was trying to raise funds to buy the means to commit suicide. So all this horrible, horrifying shit is on Patreon. Patreon, in fact, does not police their content at all. They clearly, despite having a Trust and Safety Council, that Trust and Safety Council is not there for trust or safety or enforcement of the terms of service. It's there as a propaganda arm of the fascistic progressive party, the end. As if this is a surprise to fucking anybody at this point. No. It is there for the PR of far, far, far left, fascist, progressive, totalitarian, fucking subhuman degenerate monsters whose only goal is to hurt people and to enforce their sadistic, fucking greedy bullshit on everybody. So, they don't care about nobodies that you've never heard of that are Holocaust deniers. They don't care about alt-right. They don't care about trolls. They don't care about fucking anything. They only care if an outraged mob comes with torches and pitchforks and says, we want to hang this guy. And the Trust and Safety Council builds the gallows and hangs the guy. Fuck off. All progressives do is lie. The left is literally evil and literally, by definition, fascist. The bad guys, the Nazis, the demons are the left. The end.